the belfry, and straight down the middle to the bucket, up and good. Thornsbury. And Kiara Thornsbury puts her team up by 6.
Those are the ones you got to take right there.
Right there.
Those are the layers.
Tell you what, that pressure's taken up.
3, good. He gets contact, be trouble.
There's a 3, Feltner, and
If that goes,
has her first lead.
Got up and good. Saldine.
Well, this team had a fast break point, so.
Maynard with the drive and the basket right off the bat.
Another, he's hot. He checked, he's still hot.
Oh, still hot, yep.
Foot race. To the other end, Robinson down with the two-hand slam. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Appalachian Wireless Arena. This is Larry Cecil along with Charlie Pitson and Adam Gearhart, and this will be the semifinals of the boys' 15th region. Tonight's first game features the 58th District champions Betsy Layne Bobcats, 13-8 on the season, and the 57th District runner-up Johnson Central, 20-3. And Charlie, Johnson Central, 2 overtimes, defeated in the district championship game, 3 overtimes in the first round game here against East Ridge. So last 2 games, 5 overtimes they've been in.
I'll tell you, and I hope we don't go to 4 tonight the way they've been going, the way they've been on a roll. But, man, it's been a great game. They had a great game on that opening night against East Ridge. And East Ridge, neither team deserved to lose that ball game. It was a heck of a night. But I tell you, we just sit there looking. This team can shoot the basketball.
I tell you what, they really do. And of course, Betsy Layne they lost their leading scorer and rebounder, and was voted as the player of the year in the 58th District. Jordan Frazier in the opening round game of the district tournament, but they was able to pull it together and had a big game against Lawrence County to become district champions. And then Chase Mills had probably the game of his career up here in the opening round game against Pike Central and avenged the loss that the Hawks had given them there at their place and to move into the night's game. So, you know, they've circled the wagon since Jordan has went down, and, you know, it's always the next player up, and that's what's happened for him.
Now, Larry, I'm going to do a fact check, but I'm not quite for sure, but I thought Jordan Frazier went down in the Johnson Central game when Johnson Central came up on the hill at Betsy Layne.
He might
Johnson Central defeated Betsy Layne that night 76-61, and they lost Frazier for the rest of the season that night. I'm pretty sure it was on Tuesday night.
You might be right.
Back on March 9th, right at the end of the season. And I looked that up earlier today. But anyway, so this is kind of a little payback here from the regular season matchup, losing their best player and getting a defeat on their home court up on the hill. So from what I understand, that was 76-61 again, Johnson Central, their only meeting this year. So either way, this is semifinals, second season. You throw all that out the door, even with Frazier being out, the Betsy Layne Bobcats come in full of pride, ready to play basketball here tonight. And I want to welcome everyone right here on our coverage right here on the Intermountain Sports Network, WPRG TV 5 and HD 105 on Intermountain Cable, going into thousands of households throughout Pike, Floyd, Lawrence, also all over the place, guys. Letcher, Wise, also worldwide on WPRG.TV Facebook page, WPRG TV YouTube channel. We'd like for you to like our Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube channel, also on WPRG.TV, and radio coverage on WXLR 104.9 The X and WXKZ 105.3 The Cat. We're all over the place, Larry.
Yes, we are, and we'd like to encourage everyone that's out there on our Facebook page and also our YouTube page to like, share, give us a comment who you're rooting for and where you're rooting from. We've had them all over the United States. I know last night we had some viewers come in from Colorado, some from New Mexico, up into Ohio, Pennsylvania, you're all over. We appreciate all those.
You know, I'm glad just to be able to get back in the booth here and sit in with you guys tonight. This is my favorite night of the year, the semifinal, my favorite night of the whole season. is on semifinal nights. It's when you still got 4 teams remaining. Excitement's high, your biggest crowds.
Yes.
Girls semifinal actions tomorrow afternoon, and then the championship game of the boys tomorrow night. So all kinds of basketball, wall to wall, still yet to come. And we're already 26 games deep into 2 weeks here now, and you guys doing a great job. And I know everyone out there has been enjoying the coverage and sitting back in their lazy boys and on their couches at home, and just wherever they're at, they're able to tune in to you guys. All of our guys, you know, Wayne Fugit on the camera, and David, and you know, Alex over here doing a great job mixing up the camera shots. You know, it's something we didn't get to do during the regular season that we're just doing here in the 15th region. Got to do it last year as well. This is only the second season that we're coming to you live from the Appalachian Wireless Arena, so it's a blessing, and we're very thankful to be the outlet for the 15th region boys and girls tournament here at the arena. So, you know, the quality control part of it, the backside of it, just making sure all the platforms that's got the best quality video, the best quality audio, all that stuff takes a lot of preparation, a lot of people. You got Eli back at the station making sure everything's running perfectly. A lot going on there. So, you know, don't want to leave anyone out, but a lot of people behind the scenes making this happen, Larry and Charlie, and you guys here on the forefront having a good time, and it don't get any better than what we're getting ready to see here on a Friday night here. Just an absolutely gorgeous day here on this March the 26th spring day, 80-degree sunshine out there on a Friday. Are you kidding me?
I'm telling you, it's nice.
Love it.
And, you know, I've been out working the last couple of days out in the community, and haven't seen this much excitement about Betsy Layne being in a tournament in a long time. Of course, Johnson Central, they get excited every year because this makes 14 or 15 years
an
straight
absolute
that they've
tradition.
been here.
They absolutely know that they're going to be here, and they usually are.
And before we get into the team stats, I want to go over our sponsors that's been on board with us last week and all this week. We've got Bruce Waters Kia, REMAX Legacy, Frontier Medical Group, Southern Prep, Intermountain Cable, Citizens Bank of Kentucky, Howard Family Pharmacy, Attorney John Earl Hunt, Overhead Door of Eastern Kentucky, Hutch Chevrolet, Pikeville RV, Appalachian Wireless, Jennifer Reynolds State Farm, HPT Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, Pop Chevrolet, Total Pharmacy, Community Trust Bank, Gearheart Security, and our Intermountain Sports Player of the Game sponsored by American Heating and Cooling, Charlie.
Oh, I tell you what, and we've had some good ones. We've had some great performances in this, and I don't expect any less here tonight.
Oh, you're exactly right. So we'll go over some season stats and team stats and individual stats for each team. I'll start with Betsy Layne. They came in, they come in tonight 13-8 on the season. They're shooting it at a 49.2% clip from the field, 30% from three-point line, 61.8 from the free throw line, averaging just under 70 points a game and giving up 65 points a game, also averaging 26 rebounds a game. They're led in scoring by Brady Robinson with 20 points a game. Brady shoots at 74.3 from the free throw line, 37% from the three-point line, and also 50% from the field. That's excellent shooting from the field. Then you got Chase Mills, 13.1 points a game, 7.5 rebounds. Chase is a little low on average on the free throw line, 56.4, 20% from three-point line. He don't take very many, but he can knock those down. We've seen him knock one down the other night in the tournament, but shoots a hot 54% from the field. Andrew Kidd, 7.1 points a game, 2.8 rebounds. He's shooting it at 62.8 from the free throw line, 23.3 from three-point, 41% from the field. Sean Howell, 5.1 and 2.7 rebounds. And Sean doesn't shoot very many three-pointers, but he knocked 3 big ones down here the other night and looked good doing it. He shoots it at 42% from the free throw line, 30 from three-point line, and also 46 from the field. And then rounding out the starting lineup for Betsy Layne will be Byron Tackett or Jacob Rainey. They start one or the other. I'm not sure. I think Jacob Rainey might get the start tonight. He averages just under 2 points a game, 3 rebounds, shoots at 35% from the free throw line. He struggles there. We've seen him at Betsy Layne in the district tournament down there go 0 for 8 before he finally knocked a couple down. 16% behind the 3-point line and 27.3% from the field.
Well, Johnson Central, a team that loves to shoot the ball. They shoot 524 threes on the season, so they put them up.
That's a lot.
And they shoot 46.8% from the field. They shoot 37 behind the 3-point line, even after taking 524. And 68.6 from the free throw line. They score about 72 points a game, give up 59.5 and 31 rebounds. They're led by Corey Van Hoos, 17.1 points and 5.7 rebounds. He's an 84% free throw shooter. Shoots a little over 40 behind the 3-point line and 55% from the field. And Isaiah May, the man that hit the big shot to win the game the other night, 16.9 points a game and 4.3 rebounds. 72, almost 73% from the free throw line, 46 behind the 3-point line, and 43.6 from the field. He shot 71 of 175 threes. That's a lot of three-pointers for one man.
That's a lot of three-pointers. It sure is.
John King, their center, he averages 10.1 points a game and 5.8 rebounds. Shoots 55 from the free throw line, only 20 from the 3-point line, but he doesn't shoot many of them. He shoots 55% from the field. He likes to take it in the paint. Riley McKenzie comes in at 7.8 points a game, 4.5 rebounds, an 80% free throw shooter. Again, over 40% behind the 3-point line and 45% from the floor. And then Grant Rice, the other guard out there, 6.3 points a game, 2.3 rebounds, right at 59% from the free throw line. Again, 34.8 behind the 3-point line and 45.2 from the field. So the lowest percentage they shoot from the field is 43.6 in their starting 5, and the lowest they shoot from the 3-point line is 34%. All the other, well, 20%, but the other 3 of them shoot 40%.
Well, and the thing about Johnson Central, we've seen them 3 or 4 times this year and against some good teams. All 5 players can handle the basketball. Other night when we was here, when they played Eastridge, we seen John King take a rebound off on one end and take it straight on a straight line drive to the bucket on the other end, and put it up. Of course, you see Van Hoos doing that, Isaiah May. Of course, May likes to hang out around that 3-point line and let those guys drive it and kick it out to him, but he can put it on the floor and take it inside himself also. And then, Betsy Layne, like we say, Frazier's not here with them, but Andrew Kidd stepped up, had a big game in the championship game against Lawrence County, and then Chase Mills had the game of his career here the other night against Pike Central when they played them. So, it's the next man up. Sean Howe hit a couple of 3 big threes the other night, and he normally doesn't knock the threes down, don't normally take them, But they're playing their best basketball right now, so even though Frazier's not here with them, that team has seemed to be pulled them together, and they're playing their best basketball right at the right time of the year.
Absolutely they are. What do you think about it, Adam?
I think Coach Dirk Newsom's done an excellent job. He's got to be commended, first-year coach here at the Betsy Layne Bobcats. He's fit in just well with Bobcat Nation. Knew he would, old alumni, as well as I am, and just really proud to see the Bobcats back on top in the basketball world, a rich tradition at Betsy Layne. And I know they are ready to battle here this evening. And tomorrow, on a Saturday, we have girls semifinal action for you, and that will kick off at 2 o'clock. Will be the Pikeville Lady Panthers, 2-time defending 15th regional champs, will take on the Belfry Lady Pirates, and that's a rematch of last year's semifinal matchup when Pikeville Lady Panthers defeated Belfry in semifinal play last year. So that'll be at 2 o'clock, and then at 4 will be the Johnson Central Lady Golden Eagles be taking on the Lawrence County Lady Bulldogs in the second girls semifinal play, slated again around 4 o'clock. And guys, and then there were 4 in boys and girls.
And boys and girls.
And it's as tight as you would want it. I mean, really, really tough games we're getting ready to see coming up here on WPRG TV. We're going to take a break. We got to hear from our sponsors right now. It is 6:14. Tip-off coming up at 6:30. This is the pregame show on the
Our thoughts and prayers are with those affected by the recent flooding, but we here at Pops know that when times get tough, our people are even tougher. In the spirit of the heart of the Appalachian people, we would like to help. We're offering $1,000 off the purchase of a vehicle for those who have been affected by the flooding. Also, if you need your vehicle towed in, we'll do that at no charge to you and assess that vehicle as well. Together, we'll get through this. Pop Chevy, 600 US 23 Prestonsburg.
Well, spring is here with warmer temperatures and sunshine. Now that means let's go camping. Pikeville RV has new campers arriving daily, and they've added 2 new lines, new Cherokee travel trailers and east-west campers. Whether you're looking for a drivable, fifth wheel, toy hauler, travel trailer, or pop-ups, Pikeville RV is the place to shop. Remember, they have a great selection of pre-owned campers that qualify for buy here, pay here.
It's time to go camping.
It's March Gladness here at Pop Chevy in Prestonsburg, which means we've got 0% for up to 72 months and 1.9% for up to 84 months on select new vehicles. Got a stimulus check coming? Put that money down on a vehicle that's going to last longer than this pandemic on one of our hundreds of pre-owned vehicles here on the lot. Come take advantage of March Gladness here at Pop Chevy, 600 US 23 in Prestonsburg. You'll be glad you did.
Well, here it is. Brand new floors, brand new fireplace, and brand new stairs. So you want to buy it? Can you believe how quiet it is out here? Her again.
Dealing with a childish realtor? Well, it's not about them, it's about you. Make an adult decision and call us.
No one sells more real estate than REMAX.
I'm Jennifer Reynolds, and I've been a State Farm agent for over 20 years here in Pikeville. We offer all the products and services available through State Farm Insurance. You'll receive all the benefits of a State Farm agent in a convenient location while being serviced by my licensed staff in a friendly office environment. Call us if you need a quote for auto insurance, fire, life, or health, or if you need information on our financial services product. Our commitment is to you, our client. Walk in, call in, or click in anytime, day or night.
For your business, for your family, for all your hopes and for your dreams, for the future, for the big stuff and all the little things. We're right there when you need us, standing by your side. Citizens Bank of Kentucky, the bank for your life. From the Blue Hills to the green fields, country lanes and city streets, Kentucky proud, Kentucky strong, serving all your banking needs. And you'll always fight with pride ourselves and treating others right. Citizens Bank of Kentucky, a bank for your life. Citizens Bank of Kentucky, we want to be your bank for life.
The bank for your life.
Smart devices make our lives better, but they're also susceptible to hackers. That's why Plume helps identify when a device is acting strange.
You mean like talking to itself for no reason?
I'm talking to the audience.
Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena as we're getting ready for tonight's first semifinal game in the boys' 15th region tournament. Johnson Central and Betsy Layne, and we've got some people already from Frankfort looking in, rooting on the Bobcats on their Facebook page, at Barney, West Virginia, also looking in. Tennessee rooting on the Bobcats. Batavia, Ohio, just watching some good basketball, not rooting for no special team. And also,
you come to the right place.
Frankfort, that's exactly right. Not only a good game the first game, but we'll have an excellent game the second game.
Best basketball in Kentucky, right here in the 15th region, in the mountains of eastern Kentucky, right off Country Music Highway 23. Runs right by us out here in downtown Pikeville. And we're glad once again to have you along with us here. It's on a Friday night. We got the semifinals coming at you here. I'm Adam Gearheart, Larry Cecil, Charlie Pinson, ready to bring you all this play-by-play, and we're going to have a lot of action. And our old buddy Charlie Pinson is roaming around right now, seeing what's going on here in the pregame. And Larry, I expect battle down low until they decide, to go. It's going to be a battle all over the place, really. But I expect Betsy Layne to come out and just go right at Mims. I don't know why you don't ride the horse you keep that got you here the last game. And
well, I think Betsy Layne will have the advantage inside with Mims, but I think the key to the game for the Bobcats is to handle the pressure, because Johnson Central will press you full court, and they'll do it man-to-man. I've seen them in a 1-2-2. I've seen them in a 2-1-2. So they'll switch it up, and I think that's the key, because once you get into that half court, then you can get into your half court game and work Mims down low. I've seen the Bobcats spread it out. You got two guys that can put it on the floor and create their own shots in Andrew Kidd and also Brady Robinson. We've not talked about him much, but Brady has no fear. We covered the game when they had Belfry in town down on the hill at Betsy Layne, and they had the big boy in the middle, Bo Cure, and Brady takes it to him and tries to Tommy Hawk one on him. Of course, Cure ends up blocking it, but that just goes to show me that, the guy don't have no fear. We've seen him throw a two-hand dunk down up here in the game against Pike Central. So I think that's the key to the game for Betsy Layne. And, of course, we was talking earlier, the last time that the Bobcats was in the region tournament was in 2014. And the last time they was in the championship game was 2010 against Shelby Valley. And tomorrow, somewhere around 12 o'clock, I think we've got the girls throwback game starting at 10. And then immediately following that is going to have the throwback game is going to be that 2010 championship game between Betsy Layne and Shelby Valley. And it's a dandy, and I definitely would get in on that. That's tomorrow on TV5, HD 105, WPRG. And we'll also have it on our social media pages premiering at that time. Again, the girls game from 2017, Pikeville, the Lady Panthers, and Johnson Central. And guys, we're getting ready to take it courtside for the playing of the national anthem. So keep it right here. Appalachian Wireless Arena is where it's going down.
Thank you.
Great job on the national anthem by Johnson Central's band, and they played it the other night and done just as good a job then also, Charlie.
They did. I'm telling you, they've done a great job. Talked both of the coaches down there, walked a little bit down there. They're saying that both of them seem like they're ready to go. Both of them kind of giving the other one all the props, we can get by this one and all that. But it's going to be a good ball game. I think it'll be a great matchup here tonight.
Well, if you get to the semifinal game and you got to pump your team up, they might not need to be there.
I'd say so. It's win or go home at this point.
Exactly
the road
right.
to Rupp Arena's right here. They're exactly where they want to be. They just got to come take care of business here on a Friday night to get on into championship game on a Saturday, and then on down Mountain Parkway to Rupp Arena. Oh, how sweet it is. The boys, Sweet 16 playing first this year in Lexington.
Yes.
The boys' Sweet 16 be next week after next.
Yes.
I think it's next week. I think it starts
next
Wednesday.
week.
Oh, it does. It starts Wednesday. I'm sorry.
They start.
The girls finish up Monday for us, and then you're right. Wednesday, the boys get going.
Yeah,
guys, it's been
with the Title IX.
couple of weeks.
I know what you're saying.
Love it though.
With the Title IX, they switch it around year for year. 1 year the girls goes first, the boys, and then the boys.
I'm just so glad they're still having the girls at Rupp Arena. That has been such a treat.
Oh yes.
For the girls in the state of Kentucky to be able to go and play where the Kentucky Wildcats play. And speaking of the Kentucky Wildcats, it seems so strange here in March not to be rooting on the Cats this year. But, you know, things happen, and it will get better.
Been a lot of other strange things happening this last year, too, you know.
That's exactly right. So we're going to take a break, and we'll be back for the starting lineups of the night's first game between Betsy Layne and Johnson Central. This is 15th Region Basketball on Intermountain Sports Network.
Hey folks, what we're going to be doing here is installing a ductless system.
Hey y'all, so today me and Maddie decided to bring Connor and our girls' day to Southern Prep. We started off with Odro tees, and me and Maddie moved to our favorite brand, Thread and Supply. Me and Maddie picked out our favorite polo from Honored Reserve. Next was Southern Marsh, and his favorite, the Normal brand. Y'all stop by and see Corey at Southern Prep for the cutest outfits all year round.
Hey folks, what we're going to be doing here is installing a ductless system for this customer. We've already got the template mounted. You go into the studs, then we went ahead and drilled the hole to go back outside. The next step is actually hanging the system and clipping itself back down. It's really simple, it takes just a second to do. And that's it, and you're ready for comfort. American Heating and Cooling. Comfort made easy.
Appalachian Wireless now offers Unlimited Plus with 50 gigabytes of data and no overages. And it starts at just $90 a month for the first line. Go to AppalachianWireless.com or visit a retail store for more information on Unlimited Plus. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
I'm Attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Hi, Big Blue fans. I'm Dave Baker, and you know, I know a little something about great teams and their starting five. Now, the team at Total Pharmacy Care has 5 locations to serve you. We're talking Pikeville and Phelps and Belfry, Prestonsburg, and Martin. No cards, candies, or perfume, just a team of pharmacists dedicated to filling your prescriptions and getting it right. Tell your doctor to send your prescriptions to Total Pharmacy Care. It's not just a name, it's a promise.
Experiencing pain or an injury is part of life. Whether it's chronic aches and pains, athletic injuries, or recovering from a surgery, HPT Physical Therapy is here to help you return to your normal activities safely and as quickly as possible. We've been serving the community of Eastern Kentucky for more than 20 years and have convenient locations in Pikeville, Prestonsburg, and Paintsville, Kentucky. Check us out at hptphysicaltherapy.com. You have the choice of where to go for physical therapy. Choose the best. Choose HPT Physical Therapy.
Now's your chance for a great deal on smoking fast internet from Gearheart Broadband. Upgrade to the smoldering speed you need, up to 1 gig, and add Plume adaptive Wi-Fi to reach every corner of your home. Experience no-lag gaming, your favorite music, web surfing, HD video streaming, and connect to the latest smart devices. If you're ready for an upgrade, call or click Gearheart Broadband for a great offer today.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
Welcome back to Appalachian Wireless Arena. We're getting ready for the coin toss, not the tip-off here, the 15th Region semifinal game number 1. Betsy Layne and Johnson Central will bring you the starting lineups here in just a moment. But again, what a battle this is going to be. It's going to be a big time battle.
Well, we expect a big-time battle at it. As you know, we've already documented Johnson Central's been in 5 overtimes their last 2 games in the championship game. And, you know, that's the only game that they have lost. They've lost 3 games on the season, but the only game they lost in the 15th Region was the 57th District Championship game that Paintsville beat them.
Yes, it was. You know, Paintsville, and I was talking to Tommy about that. He said they didn't shoot very well from the floor. When I was down there a while ago, he said we shot, about 30%, which the team normally shoots right around 50, so a big problem.
And that's key for the Bobcats. They've got to hold them down from outside.
Yes. Yeah, they're shooting, I don't know if you got to listen to it, 37% as a team from three-point line, and they've got 3 players shooting it over 40% from three-point line, 3 starters.
Yeah.
So, you know, that is the key. You know, just like we was talking, I think Betsy Layne's key is to be able to handle the pressure, get into the half court, and on the defensive end, shutting down that three-point line.
Well, you know, they shoot a lot of them. They shot 524 threes on the season.
So Betsy Layne's 363.
Yeah. So it's going to be an interesting battle here today.
And Johnson Central averages making 9 threes a game.
Yes.
So that's 27 points that you're getting from just the three-point line. They had 10 the other night.
Yep.
So we're getting ready to take it courtside for tonight's starting lineup, semifinal game number 1 here. Betsy Layne, Johnson Central, coming up right here on WPRG TV.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Appalachian Wireless Arena in Pikeville for semi-final action of the boys' 15th Region Basketball Tournament. Let's meet our starting lineups in today's first game. The champions of the 58th District with a record of 13-8, the Betsy Layne Bobcats. Starting a senior, number 2, Nicholas Howell. A sophomore, number 5, Andrew Kidd. A junior, number 10, Brady Robinson. A junior, number 25, Jacob Rainey. And a junior, number 50, Chase Mims. The Bobcats. Betsy Layne is led by head coach Derek Newsom. And now the runners-up of the 57th District with a record of 20 wins and 3 losses, the Johnson Central Golden Eagles. Starting a junior, number 0, Riley McKenzie. A senior, number 4, Isaiah May. A junior, number 10, Grant Rice. A senior, number 12, Corey Van Hoos. And a senior, number 30, John King. The Golden Eagles. Johnson Central is led by head coach Tommy McKenzie.
And that's our starting lineups of tonight's ball game between Betsy Layne and Johnson Central. And Charlie, 3 seniors, 2 juniors for Johnson Central. For Betsy Layne, you've got 3 juniors, 1 senior, and a sophomore.
Well, and Johnson Central's got a lot of experience on the floor and a lot of experience in 15th Region play.
Exactly right. That's something that you got to look at. Like we said, this is the first time Betsy Layne's been here since 2014. Johnson Central is here pretty well every year, as the Bobcats will have it to start this first semifinal game. Johnson Central's picking up, looks like man-to-man to start with, and down low, Andrew Kidd puts it up and in. Got a nice screen on the baseline, and beautiful feed on the other end. Van Hoos to the bucket, up, no good. Rainey comes off with the rebound for the Bobcats.
Strong rebound by Rainey.
Yes. Sean Howell brings it into the front court for the Bobcats. Mills out with it, and here's Rainey in the lane, puts it up and in, and the Bobcats break out on top 4-0.
Quick start for Betsy Layne.
Here into the front court for Johnson Central, that's Grant Rice. Getting their offense set. They'll work it over. Here's Riley McKenzie, 3, no. Rebound, Chase Mills.
And that's key. It's Betsy Layne limiting Johnson Central to 1 shot.
Yes. Johnson Central come in averaging 21 or 31 rebounds a game. Betsy Layne 26. And try to go inside to Kidd, stolen. That's McKenzie with it. Gets it over to Isaiah May. Drive the baseline, 8-footer, no good. Rebound knocked out to McKenzie. John King has it now for Johnson Central. They'll come out to McKenzie, and he's calling for them to get into their offensive set. Works down over on the side, and here is a 3, no good. That was Grant Rice, rebound Betsy Layne.
Well, as in and out, they left him wide open.
They did.
I wouldn't advise doing that very much.
Not very often. That's exactly right. Here's Sean Howe, gets it into Andrew Kidd. Kidd working and trying to get it inside to Mims. They got John King, got him locked up right now. Here's Howe with it, gives over to Robinson. That's Grant Rice on Robinson. He takes it to the lane, and tough shot, going to be a foul.
Drew the foul, and he's going to step up to the line for 2, is Robinson.
Brady Robinson, no fear in the young man. Charlie, we was, what time you was talking to the coaches, me and Adam was talking when they had Belfry down on the hill, tried to throw a Tommy Hawk down on Bo Cure. Of course, it didn't work, but but he challenged him.
That's a tall order right there.
It's a tall order, exactly, as Robinson misses the first free throw. 5:58 in the first quarter, 4-0 Betsy Layne, and Robinson misses them both. Andrew Kidd high for the rebound miss, and Robinson puts it up and in. The Bobcats battling on the offensive end of the court, and they've got a 6-0 lead.
Very aggressive so far are the Bobcats. I'm liking it.
Here's McKenzie, and that will be Van Hoos. Double team, ball taken away from him. Here's Robinson taking it in and throws it down. 2.
High slamma-jamma, T.O., coach.
And Johnson Central's going to have to get a timeout.
It'll be a
30-second timeout as Betsy Layne has come out red hot at him.
Guys, we'll keep it right here as Pikeville RV, one of our sponsors here. The Boys and Girls 15th Regional Tournament on the Intermountain Sports Network. It's the region's #1 RV dealer. You'll never pay too much when you buy from Hutch Chevrolet. Also sponsor Total Pharmacy Care. It's not just a name, it's a promise. And we want to thank all the sponsors and want everyone out there, if you see these commercials playing during their games, you see these sponsors, you get out in the community, you go to these sponsors, pat them on the back and thank them for bringing all this awesome action.
Exactly right. Johnson Central will have it. Into the front court it'll come. Over to Van Hoos. Van Hoos gets it to McKenzie. Grant Rice with it. Goes inside. Here's John King. And nice sidestep. Puts it up and in over Mims. Johnson Central on the board. And they'll get into that full court pressure that we talked about. 8-2, Betsy Layne. And here's Rainey with it. Inside, he'll go to Mims. And done a nice job tiptoeing on the baseline. Ball loose. Andrew Kidd comes up with it up. And can't get the bounce. Gets his own rebound up. No good. Foul called. And Johnson Central's got a player down.
I don't look good, Larry.
No, he's...
Knees, he grabbing his knee or
I don't know if he's holding his knee or ankle or who. I can't see who it is. Is that King? Yeah, it's John King, because I see all the other 4 players coming over the numbers and stuff. They're going to bring number 5, Connor LeMaster, in for King.
See, see if he's going to be able to get back up. See if he's just banged up, I hope.
They was battling inside. He's favoring that right leg. Looks like he's holding it up off the floor. He's got the other one bent, so we're not sure. Let's take a short break, and we'll be right back. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
You're on the move every day. You're mobile, and so is Community Trust Bank. Now, you've got one-touch access to your accounts. No need to remember or update passwords. Make a deposit with a click, not a pen. No deposit slip and no line. And get that morning cup of joe without the hassle, without the wait. Community Trust Bank is dedicated to making your banking experience secure, fast, and easy. Don't wait. Go mobile with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
I suffered with addiction as a child. I was raised like in a normal home. I had hopes and dreams to be something.
But it wasn't until I finally got into a program and I just said enough is enough, and I didn't want to live that life anymore.
It was other addicts that had gotten clean and changed their lives that invited me into their life. They showed me what it was to have compassion.
There is hope. There is help. Frontier Behavioral Health.
Hey folks, what we're going to be doing here is installing a ductless system for this customer. We've already got the template mounted. You go into the studs, then we went ahead and drilled the hole to go back outside. The next step is actually hanging the system and clipping itself back down. It's really simple, takes just a second to do. And that's it, and you're ready for comfort. American.
The bench looked like favoring his right leg. We wish him well as Andrew Kidd steps up, and Betsy Layne 0-3 from the foul line, Charlie. In a close game, in a semis final game, you got to make those threes.
Yeah, they come back to haunt you at the end.
Got to make them.
And Andrew Kidd makes the second one. Betsy Layne's lead 9-2. Quickly into the front court comes Johnson Central. That's McKenzie with it. Rice in the corner, 3 up and no good. And come off with the offensive rebound, and here is Riley McKenzie, knocks the 3 down.
Second chance points.
Yes.
That was a pretty shot right there.
That was LeMaster missing the 3 out of the corner. Here's Betsy Layne working inside. Mims knocked loose. He's able to dig it out, looking for some help, and throws it away. And here on the other end, Rice goes in, puts it up and in, and Johnson Central on a 5-0 run cuts the lead to 9-7. Sean Howell in the backcourt now for the Bobcats as he's looking for some help. Gets it in the front court, Rainey. Over to Robinson. It'll come back out to Howell. They'll set up their offense. Howell being guarded by Van Hoos. And here's Mims, free throw line. That's LeMaster on him. Puts one dribble down, goes back over to Rainey. And inside, beautiful catch that time by Andrew Kidd. And looked like he had a lot of ball, but they're going to call the foul. That's going to be Grant Rice.
Yep.
I don't know his hand possibly, but
I think the official was blocked out. I just saw him coming around, reaching around, and couldn't really tell. So
2 free throws coming up for Kidd.
We got a viewer from Tallahassee, Florida, watching in, rooting on Johnson Central, and Kidd misses the free throw. Betsy Layne 1 of 5 right now from the free throw line.
Just ain't going to cut it, Larry.
They're taking it to the Eagles and getting the fouls called, but they can't convert it to line. And the second one up and good. And we've got a 30-second or a media timeout. 3:53 left first quarter, 10-7. Betsy Layne over Johnson Central. This is Renner Mountain Sports Network.
Hello, this is Bruce Walters with Bruce Walters Kia. In 2021, our goal is simple. It's to become your car dealership for life. So starting right now, when you purchase your Kia from Bruce Walters Kia, we will change your oil for the lifetime of your vehicle. And yes, you'll still get the lowest price. So come check out the all-new 2021 Kia Sorrentos and Kia Tellurides. Free oil changes for life, only at Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville. Or shop us online at brucewalterskia.com.
The coverage you need when you need it most. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen.
They'll hold it. They'll hold it. He'll hold it right here for us. He did last night.
PD's got us. He got her back. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena. 3:53 to play here in the first half. It's not 10-7. Betsy Layne, Larry.
Yeah, the Bobcats has really come out, not shot it well from the field as far as that goes, but they've took it to Johnson Central has got some fouls called, but only 2 of 6 from the foul line right now.
Yeah, you get that situation, you got to make advantage of it.
You do. As Johnson Central will have it, bringing it to length of the floor, we got a viewer from Lexington, Kentucky, rooting on the Bobcats. Isaiah May into front court for Johnson Central. Works it over to McKenzie. Betsy Layne still in, looks like a 2-3 zone. Or they might have a, they might be running a chaser on Van Hoos and in a box zone, looks like maybe. And here just inside the three-point line is McKenzie, puts it up and in.
That's 5 for him tonight.
10-9. McKenzie getting dialed in, and again, they put the full court pressure on. Betsy Layne gets it into the front court. As inside it'll go to Andrew Kidd, up and good. Beautiful play by breaking the press. That time Betsy Layne taking it straight to the hole, and here's Isaiah May, and he's going to be fouled.
Go ahead, Charlie.
I think it's Kidd.
Yes, Andrew Kidd with the foul.
And I was just going to mention, Kidd has come to play.
Yes.
That kid is ready.
He's got 6 of the 12 points and picked up the first foul. That's the first team foul. Johnson Center, here's LeMaster out of the corner, knocks the 3 down, and we're tied at 12. LeMaster into the game, replacing John King, that was injured earlier. Missed the other shot that he had out of the corner. He knocks that one down. Here's Robinson. Mims to the bucket, puts it up and in. Betsy Layne having no problem with the press right now, Charlie.
Mims has had a great tournament so far.
It's great execution.
14-12, Bobcats. McKenzie over to May. And McKenzie, long 3, back to the rim, no good. Rebound run down by Andrew Kidd. Into the front court he comes, and he'll hand it off to Rainey as had a player about to come in from behind. That's number 20 into the game. That's Andrew Kidd, 3, no. And rebound comes off to McKenzie. And here's Van Hoos to the bucket, no good. Foul called on Howell. Van Hoos will shoot 2.
Betsy Layne's going to have to get to that spot and wait on him because now you don't stop that dribble penetration, he'll take it all the way to the basket on you.
Well, they're going to have to get back, too, because when Johnson Central gets the basketball, it's full speed ahead to the other end.
Like we talked about before the ball game, all 5 of those guys out there can handle the ball and bring it up the floor. Van
Hoos, 85% on the season from the free throw line, knocks the first down.
I tell you, I love watching this kid play.
We've got Byron Tackett coming in for Betsy Layne, the number 20 that was in the lineup for Johnson Central. I think he went out. Number 24's come in now. That's Toby Spriggs. Van Hoos makes them both. We're tied at 14. 2:04 left, first quarter. Got the makings of a great one.
Great crowd on hand here this evening for semifinal game number 1.
Hal working in the front court against Van Hoos.
Yep.
Called for the wall. Yep.
He drug his pivot foot on that.
A little bit of a late whistle, but it was the right call. Johnson Central has not led. They'll have a chance to do that now as they'll have the basketball tied at 14.
Remember, coming up next, folks, Belfry and Paintsville will battle.
LeMaster with it, back over to May. Number 20, that's Cayman Sloan into the game. Here's May down the lane, and ball is knocked out of bounds by Kidd, and might have got lucky not picking his second foul up on that one.
It's close.
McKenzie, 1:34 left here in the first quarter. He'll bring it in from under the bucket as Rainey comes back in, and Andrew Kidd will get a rest. Andrew has had a big quarter so far. Riley McKenzie brings it out on top of LeMaster. Van Hoos steps out. May just motioning everybody away as he's got Byron Tackett on him, and he'll take it now down the right side. He gets by Tackett off the glass and no good. Rebound up and in. McKenzie taking it to the offensive boards, and Johnson Central with their first lead, 16-14.
Showing off some hops.
Yes. McKenzie with a big quarter himself.
Yep, 7 points.
7 points. Here's Mills with it. Puts it on the floor, takes it down the lane, and no good. Rainey battling for it, and off him, out of bounds. It'll go to Johnson Central. Mills got to be a little bit more under control than that, taking it inside. Isaiah May, we're under a minute as May looks over to Coach Tommy McKenzie, asked him if they want to hold it for one, and he just stops, dribbling the basketball out close to the timeline. And I think that's what they're going to do, work it maybe for the last shot.
Well, you know, this worked for him pretty well the other night.
Yes, it did.
And my advice is to watch May because he can pop the three-pointer.
Well, they held it for 3 minutes, and 57 seconds of the night, and he knocks the 3 down in the third overtime and wins that game.
What a game. An instant classic in the vault at WPRG TV, by the way.
Classic, exactly. And now we've got 10 seconds. They'll go into their offense. Here's Van Hoos. LeMaster 3, knocks it down. Betsy Layne might have a chance here. They've got 2, 3. Robinson, half court. No, no good. And at the end of one, 19-14, Johnson Central. We'll be right back. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
I'm Attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Experiencing pain or an injury is part of life. Whether it's chronic aches and pains, athletic injuries, or recovering from a surgery, HPT Physical Therapy is here to help you return to your normal activities safely and as quickly as possible. We've been serving the community of Eastern Kentucky for more than 20 years and have convenient locations in Pikeville, Prestonsburg, and Paintsville, Kentucky. Check us out at hptphysicaltherapy.com. You have the choice of where to go for physical therapy. Choose the best. Choose HPT Physical Therapy.
And back at the Appalachian Wireless Arena, getting ready for quarter 2. Johnson Central has the ball and the lead, up by 5, 19-14 over the Betsy Layne Bobcats here in semifinal action, 15th regional tournament. Back over to Larry Cecil.
Thank you, Adam. As Johnson Central, smart play at the end of the quarter. They had the possession arrow. They work it, make the 3, and then they get a chance to score again before Betsy Layne has the ball. Here's McKenzie with it. Van Hoos at the free throw line, gets it out. And here is Sloan. Kamen Sloan as Johnson Central is hot from three-point line.
Well, I mean, they're hot. They shoot well behind the line. He shoots 31%.
I could have swore I heard somebody laughing underneath the net.
Yeah, 22-14, and here's a steal. Isaiah May takes it down the lane, kicks it over in the corner. Here's LeMaster. No, heat check on him. He's hit 2 from the corner, but that one goes out of bounds over to Betsy Layne.
That's the game plan. You shoot 573s. Your game plan is to shoot it from outside.
And Johnson Central, they're such an awesome passing team.
Yeah.
Such quickness that they're finding open shots.
Spriggs into the lineup for Johnson Central. Here's Sean Howe. Mills. He puts it on the floor, takes it to the rack, puts it up, no good, blocked, and battle for the rebound. And it's going to be a held ball, and it's going to go to Betsy Layne. So Betsy Layne, well, Mills, I think that was Spriggs in there fighting for the basketball, and Mims just threw him to the floor, and he takes it to the rack again, and he's going to be fouled to see who they get. Got a choice on that one.
So Mims awarded for his hard work. He's going to have 2 free throws coming up.
That's going to be on Toby Spriggs.
I like his aggressiveness, Larry.
Yes.
You know, he just going at it.
Well, that's what Bobcats' plan's been tonight. This will be 8 free throws they've shot already in the first half here as Mims knocks the first one down. He'll have one more. It's 22-15, Johnson Central. And the second one rattles out, no good. Van Hoos comes off the rebound. Quickly into the front court, McKenzie over to Sloan, back to May, 3, no. And battling inside as Sean Howell comes up with it, tries to get to a teammate, knocked out by LeMaster, and he'll stay with the Bobcats.
Got 24 checking in. That is, where's he at?
That's Spriggs
coming back.
Yes,
yep.
Toby Spriggs.
Raines also into the game for Betsy Layne.
Yes. And Andrew Kidd back in the game also. So 6:30 first half, 22-15. Johnson Central, Sean Howell working, Van Hoos on him. Here's Raines. And May all over him. looking for some help.
Had him.
Just throws it out of bounds. He had Andrew Kidd breaking to the bucket, but the pass was just too high over his head.
A lot of pressure on Reynolds that time.
And we got Cayman Sloan back in as Sloan and Spriggs seems to be doing a platoon in and out. Offense and defense. Here's the ball tipped by Betsy Layne, but come up May with it. Cross court over to McKenzie. And he'll fire the three. No. Battle for the rebound, and Van Hoos is going to be called for the foul as the little man, Sean Howe, in our battle.
Great position for Sean Howe. And you talk about getting off the ground to get that one. He's got some hops.
And Van Hoos, he's got the mentality that anytime there's a rebound there and he's close by, it's his.
Yeah.
A little bit of a scoring drought here in both teams, but a lot of good basketball, battling hard. Both teams down low. Betsy Layne working inside. Here's Andrew Kidd. Turn around, it's partially blocked. And it's going to stay with Betsy Layne.
Stay out of my house.
Yes, that's Stay Out of My House. Sponsored by Gearheart Security. We got number 3 in the lineup. First time for Johnson Central. That's Josh Sloan.
5:39 to go in the first half. Johnson Central up 22-15 over Betsy Layne.
Might see a little different rotation for Johnson Central since John King's hurt out of there. Here's Mims inside to the bucket, up, no good. He's fouled. And when Chase Mims getting it inside, he's just overpowering Johnson Central right now.
Yeah, I don't think they can stop him.
That's Spriggs, and that's going to be his second 6-team foul. So 5:29 left here in the first half. Betsy Layne could do some damage from the foul line if they can knock them down as Mims makes the first.
Cayman Sloan checking in for Spriggs now.
4 points now for Mims. It's 22-16. He'll have the second one and also makes that one, so it's 22-17. Betsy Layne eases back to within 5. And here's May. Puts it down on the floor to the rim, no good. He's fouled, and that's going to be on Andrew Kidd. It's going to be his second.
2 shots coming for Isaiah May, 74% free throw shooter.
40% from three-point line. He's just a shooter.
Yeah.
Shooting 43% from the field. And the free throw's up and good. Looks like we've got number 2, Bryson Hackney.
Yep.
And Byron Tackett for Betsy Layne. Isaiah May will have one more, 23-17. His team leads by 6 and make it 7 as he makes them both. 5:20 to go here in this first half. Action slowed down just a little bit here in this second quarter. Tackett looking inside. They go to Mims, and he faces up, no good, but Tackett comes up the rebound, hits blocked. One of those stay out of my house, and then we got a walk on Sloan as lost his balance on the rebound.
Break for the Bobcats. Need to get some baskets. Right here on this possession, they need a basket.
Sean Howell steps out for the Bobcats. And he'll get it in. That's Raines. Doing a good job on Brady Robinson. We called his name very much at all.
Look here.
And here's a 3 up and good. Brady Robinson. What?
Way downtown.
Just right on cue.
Right on cue, too.
24-20. Johnson Central. Works over, that's number 3, that's Josh Sloan. May comes across over, Hackney's into the game. 2 or 3 substitutions now for Johnson Central as here's Sloan, and that's Cayman Sloan, no good, but on Johnny on the spot, fell right in his hand up and in. Josh Sloan on the other side.
Perfect pass.
That's why he's going to call that a pass.
Yeah, an assist.
I don't think he'll get an assist on that.
Yeah, it's the hardest rebound to get when it doesn't hit that rim.
Johnson Central back up by 6, 26-20, 4:05 to go in the first half.
Sean Howell looking over to Coach Newsom, and he's wanting a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. 4 minutes exactly left. If he had waited about another second, we might have had that media timeout.
That's right.
Guys, one of our sponsors during the 15th regional tournament here, also during the districts last week, all these same sponsors. Over 30 games, guys, in 2 weeks, and appreciate these people coming on board with us and being sponsors. Overhead Door of Eastern Kentucky, the genuine, the original overhead door. Also, Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Pops Chevrolet, find new roads. And, of course, these two teams, they know the road they want. It's not a new road, it's an old road called the Mountain Parkway, and these teams vying to get a chance to go down that road to Rupp Arena Sweet 16 and represent this 15th region.
To the big house.
Work yet to be done.
And Betsy Layne will have the basketball out of the timeout as Sean Howell step outside out in the front court. And here is Robinson with it. They got Bryson Hackney on Robinson right now. Trying to get him the screen on the baseline as here's Tackett. Sean Howell, top of circle three, no. And rebound Van Hoos. Puts it on the floor, straight line to the bucket, up and good. Corey Van Hoos. You got to stop him. Anytime Van Hoos gets a basketball, if you don't stop him, he's taking it straight to the hole on the other end.
Every time.
28-20, Johnson Central. 3:20 left first half. Betsy Layne working front court. Bryson Tackett for three, puts it up and in.
Boy, they needed that.
Yes. Some help off the bench. 28-23.
You know, that's just a big key for the Bobcats is to keep this game close.
Yes.
Because Johnson Central, they can score a lot of points quickly.
And it's balanced scoring. It's, you know, not just one or two men. Johnson Central working in the front court, McKenzie. McKenzie gives it to Van Hoos, top of circle. Robinson comes out on Van Hoos, and he tries to turn the corner, can't get there. May, down the lane, Mills comes out, and a lot of contact. May puts it up over Mills, gets the roll.
That's a tough finish.
Tough shot. 30-23.
John King off the bench.
Yes, he's at the scorer's table getting to check in. That's great to see. A young man went down. Didn't look very hopeful for him there as good defense. Kamen Sloan knocks it out. We've got a media timeout. 2:12 left. 30-23, Johnson Central. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
Captain Comfort, created from the cosmic legions of the HVAC universe. His mission, to fight HVAC injustice, to right which was wrong, and to serve all mankind.
My utility bill's through the roof. What am I going to do?
Captain Comfort is here to help save the day. He will zap away those high bills and help provide peace of mind and keep your family safe. Captain Comfort exclusively at American Heating and Cooling. It's the American way.
Well, spring is here with warmer temperatures and sunshine. Now that means let's go camping. Pikeville RV has new campers arriving daily, and they've added 2 new lines, new Cherokee travel trailers and east-west campers. Whether you're looking for a drivable, fifth wheel, toy hauler, travel trailer, or pop-ups, Pikeville RV is the place to shop. Remember, they have a great selection of pre-owned campers that qualify for buy here, pay here.
It's time to go camping.
For your business, for your family, for all your hopes and for your dreams, for the future, for the big stuff and all the little things. We're right there when you need us, standing by your side. Citizens Bank of Kentucky, the bank for your life. From the blue hills to the green fields, country lanes and city streets, Kentucky proud, Kentucky strong, serving all your banking needs. And you'll always fight with pride ourselves and treating others right. Citizens Bank of Kentucky, a bank for your life. Citizens Bank of Kentucky, we want to be your bank for life.
The bank for your life.
Welcome back to Appalachian Wireless Arena. 30-23, Johnson Central with the lead. We got 2:12 left here in the first half, and it's been a battle.
It has been a battle. Battle down low, both ends of the court.
Yes.
I'd have to say that the Betsy Layne Bobcats feeling pretty good where they're at right now with this tough Johnson Central team. Very quick.
They'll have it out of the timeout as Sean Howell will have it. Johnson Central comes out and looks like they're in a 2-3 zone. Here's a long three up. No good, but tack it. Sean Howell gets the long rebound. And they'll work down inside to Mills. He puts it on the floor, turns it over King, or is that King in there? That was Van Hoos.
He went over, yep.
And Van Hoos on the other end, and Howell picks his pocket. Gives it over to Brady Robinson. And Robinson will take it to the bucket and blocked out of bounds. Not in my house, sponsored by Gearheart Security. A lot of contact. Betsy Layne will keep possession of the basketball. And here's Tackett again, three, good. Bryson Tackett off the bench, 2 3-pointers for the Bobcats. And we're back to within 4. 30-26. Everything we expected.
Yep.
Here's Van Hoos, double team, get it out of his hand. And down low, passes tilt. Try to get it into McKenzie, and nice defense that time by the Bobcats. I think Coach Newsom would like to have the uniform on too. He's worked that sideline pretty hard right now. 1 minute to go here in the first half. Betsy Layne trails by 4, 30-26. And Bobcats might be trying to work it for the last shot. And here's Byron Tackett. Gets it over, and he'll get the return pass, working for it, loses it on the floor, picked up by McKenzie, and McKenzie is
Rainey with the great defense.
And on the other end, here's Robinson, and he's going to be challenged at the rim. Puts it in.
What a finish. Might have been a foul.
Nothing called quickly on the other end. May three, no. And rebound comes off, tie up, and it's going to stay with Johnson Central. What action.
More drama than a full season of soap operas. I have to give that to Charlie. I loved that the other night, buddy. That's one of your best. Oh, I've been waiting for that.
A lot of action. Johnson Central will have it 19.7 seconds here in the first half, 30-28. And they'll get it into Van Hoos. King is in the game,
he is,
Charlie. Yeah. Here's May. They're going to hold it for the last
10 seconds.
We're at 10. They'll get into their offense now. They've got 2 over on May's side. And here's a beautiful pass inside by McKenzie, putting it up and in. John King. And no good at the horn as come off the front of the rim. We're at the half, folks, 32-28. Do not leave the TV screen or the Facebook dial because this is going to be a great one. We're going to send you back to the station and be back shortly with some halftime stats and comments. You're in the Mountain Sports Network.
I suffered with addiction as a child. I was raised like in a normal home. I had hopes and dreams to be something.
But it wasn't until I finally got into a program and I just said enough is enough, and I didn't want to live that life anymore.
It was other addicts that had gotten clean and changed their lives that invited me into their life. They showed me what it was to have compassion.
There is hope. There is help. Frontier Behavioral Health.
Hey folks, what we're going to be doing here is installing a ductless system for this customer. We've already got the template mounted. You go into the studs, then we went ahead and drilled the hole to go back outside. The next step is actually hanging the system and clipping itself back down. It's really simple, it takes just a second to do. And that's it, and you're ready for comfort. American Heating and Cooling. Comfort made easy.
Hello, this is Bruce Walters with Bruce Walters Kia. In 2021, our goal is simple. It's to become your car dealership for life. So starting right now, when you purchase your Kia from Bruce Walters Kia, we will change your oil for the lifetime of your vehicle. And yes, you'll still get the lowest price. So come check out the all-new 2021 Kia Sorentos and Kia Tellurides.
Free oil changes for life, only at Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville, or shop us online at brucewalterskia.com.
I'm Attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution, and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Experiencing pain or an injury is part of life. Whether it's chronic aches and pains, athletic injuries, or recovering from a surgery, HPT Physical Therapy is here to help you return to your normal activities safely and as quickly as possible. We've been serving the community of Eastern Kentucky for more than 20 years and have convenient locations in Pikeville, Prestonsburg, and Paintsville, Kentucky. Check us out at hptphysicaltherapy.com. You have the choice of where to go for physical therapy. Choose the best. Choose HPT Physical Therapy.
Well, spring is here with warmer temperatures and sunshine. Now that means let's go camping. Pikeville RV has new campers arriving daily, and they've added 2 new lines, new Cherokee travel trailers and east-west campers. Whether you're looking for a drivable, fifth wheel, toy hauler, travel trailer, or pop-ups, Pikeville RV is the place to shop. Remember, they have a great selection of pre-owned campers that qualify for buy here, pay here.
It's time to go camping.
I'm Jennifer Reynolds, and I've been a State Farm agent for over 20 years here in Pikeville. We offer all the products and services available through State Farm Insurance. You'll receive all the benefits of a State Farm agent in a convenient location while being serviced by my licensed staff in a friendly office environment. Call us if you need a quote for auto insurance, fire, life, or health, or if you need information on our financial services product. Our commitment is to you, our client. Walk in, call in, or click in anytime, day or night.
And welcome back to Appalachian Wireless Arena. We're at the half of tonight's first semifinal game between Johnson Central and Betsy Layne, and the Golden Eagles of Johnson Central holds a 4-point lead here at the half, 32-28. And Charlie, a very well played and exciting first half.
Oh, it is. I tell you, these numbers are going to bear that out. Betsy Layne shooting 60% from the field, Larry. They've not made a three. They're 0 of 1 behind the three-point line. They're 2 of 6 from the free throw line. Johnson Central, 50% from the floor, 42.9 behind the three-point line, and they're 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Some other, we'll go through some individual numbers. Well, rebounds, we'll go about rebounds first. Total rebounds for Betsy Layne, 6, and only 5 for.
Well, I think what the statistician's done to us, Charlie, he's sent us 2 sets of first quarter stats up here. If you look down here at the bottom, we just got zeros on the second quarter, so he's actually sent us 2 sets of our first quarter stats. So
we'll see if he's going to figure it out and bring some more.
I'll see if I can help you out here, guys. Go ahead and talk it up. And
okay.
But, you know, like you said there, in that first quarter, you know, you had points off turnovers for Johnson Central, 4 and 2, and points in the paint, 10-6 in favor of Betsy Layne, 5 and 2 second chance points in favor of Johnson Central. Bench points 6-0. So those bench points for Johnson Central reason in the first quarter they had to use a lot of players. Of course, they used a lot of players off the bench.
They do.
But they had to, John King got hurt, and doesn't look like, you know, from the way that he left the floor, he wasn't going to get back in the game. But toward the end of the second half, he was back in playing the last couple minutes.
Yeah, you're right. He did. So, I mean, tough kid, because he looked like he was in pretty good pain down there on the side, on the end line when they were working on him. See if we can get but again, both teams shooting the ball pretty well, as we said. Even that first quarter was unbelievable, and I think those numbers are going to be similar to that when we finally get them from the stats down there. But it's been kind of crazy.
You're exactly right, and both teams working the offensive boards very well. Betsy Layne has got some points off the second chance points off of offensive rebounds. took it down to the Johnson Central, you know, and got some fouls called on them. Didn't do a very good job at the free throw line, Betsy Layne, as they was only 2 of 6 in the first quarter. Shot a little better in the second quarter from the foul line. Of course, on Johnson Central's end, a couple of nice offensive rebounds and putbacks by Riley McKenzie, and then there at the end, the last bucket that they made, beautiful pass by Riley McKenzie as Johnson Central hits it.
You know, and it's just one of those kind of nights here. Both these teams really leaving it all out on the floor. And, you know, the players we expected to be playing well are playing well.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
Mims is playing tough down in the paint. And really it's kind of a mismatch because Johnson Central don't have anybody his side. What is Mims, 6'4"? 6'4". So,
yes.
You know, they 6'3", Isaiah May, I'm sorry, is the closest one to his side. Everybody else is right around 6 foot, maybe 6'2" if they bring in LeMaster, but so that's a big difference in the paint. And John King's playing on him at 6 foot tall.
You're right. Of course, you know, King and Van Hoos and those guys for Johnson Central is, you know, they got some hops. You know, they can play with them down low even though they don't have the height. But I think what the biggest advantage that Mims has on them is not the height but the body size.
Yeah, but he does have a lot bigger frame than they do.
Yes.
All right, now we've got the halftime numbers.
Yes.
Betsy Layne is still shooting they're shooting 47.6%. That's pretty good. 50%, 3 of 6 behind the three-point line, and 50% from the free throw line, 5 of 10. Johnson Central shooting 48 from the from the field. They're perfect 4 of 4 from the charity stripe, 4 of 13 for 30% behind the three-point line. They've got one more three than Betsy Layne's. That's why we've got the 4-point lead. That's about the difference that in the free throws.
Yes.
Let's see. We'll look at rebounds. 11 for Betsy Layne and 11 for the Golden Eagles. Go through some individual numbers first for Betsy Layne. Let's see. Andrew Kidd has 6 points in the first half, 9 for Brady Robinson, 2 for Jacob Rainey, 5 for Chase Mims, and 6 for Byron Tackett. Those coming off of 3-pointers. They've got 8 assists here in the first quarter. The first half, 6 turnovers, 1 block, and 3 steals for the Bobcats. And for the Golden Eagles of Johnson Central, McKenzie has 7 points, May with 4, 2 for Rice, 4 for Corey Van Hoos, 4 for King, 2 for Josh Sloan, 6 for LeMaster coming off the bench, and 3 for Kamen Sloan. They ended up with 3 assists, 3 turnovers, 1 block, and 4 steals in the first half of play. And let's see, no fast break points. Offensive points off turnovers, Betsy Layne leads that one 5-4. Points in the paint are tied at 14 each. 9-3 second chance points by the Golden Eagles and 11-6 bench scoring. And that's the big difference in the rebounding. Both teams have 11 rebounds and 1 offensive rebound more for the Golden Eagles and for the Bobcats. So, Betsy.
Well, you're right, and you know the thing that stands out to me on that, Charlie, look at those stats. Betsy Layne got 10 made field goals and got 8 assists. On the other side, Johnson Central has got 12 made field goals and got 3 assists, so a little more individual play. Betsy Layne only 5 of 10 from the foul line. That's going to hurt them. And then Johnson Central with the 9-3 advantage in second chance points.
I think that's
working on it. Here's Robinson. And he's driving and finally called the foul on Rice. Rice rode him about 8 or 10 feet there, and then Robinson goes up, they call it. That's going to be the 3rd one on Rice. Took a shot to the chin. Looked like he's holding his chin or the lip coming off the floor. Brady Robinson's going to the line for 2.
Looks like King will check in now for Rice.
Yes. Brady Robinson will be there for the 2 free throws. Robinson with 9 points so far in the ball game, and the first one's up and good. 36-31. Betsy Layne staying within range right now, Charlie.
Yes, they are.
And Robinson's second free throw up and also good. 36-32. Same lead we had at the half. We're 5:40 left here in the third quarter. McKenzie working in the front court. LeMaster's in for Johnson Central. Van Hoos. And go over to LeMaster. 3, no. And battling for the rebound, and McKenzie comes off with it. His shot up and rolls in.
Give that to King. He went up there and tipped that ball away from Mims.
And another second chance points for Johnson Central. They had the 9-3 lead in the first half, and here's Mims misses it. Can't get his rebound on the other end. May to the bucket, shot up, left-handed shot off the glass and in.
Tell you what, nice adjustment by him going to the basket.
Yeah, Robinson was right there with him. Johnson Central's lead out by 8 now, 40-32. Here's Robinson working in the lane and hits shot blocked. It's one of them stay out of my house by Gearheart Security. And on the other end, Van Hoos up, in, and one.
See who that foul's going to be on here.
I think maybe Sean Howell.
Sean Howell, yep.
And at the line will be Van Hoos trying to complete the three-point play as he makes it, and Johnson Central with their largest lead of the night by 11, 43-32. And Betsy Layne's had some chances on their end, Charlie, to just can't get it to fall through the rim right now.
Oh, you're right.
Byron Tackett in for Betsy Layne. And he'll work it over to Howell into the front court, and they immediately trap him. Here's Andrew Kidd to the bucket, up and good. Andrew Kidd, as they try to double team Howell out close to the timeline, and they broke it. Van Hoos on the other end. Beautiful crossover dribble to the bucket. No, Mills with the foul. Wow,
yeah.
what a crossover Van Hoos had.
I tell you, he's playing tough.
Got 7 points right now. He'll be at the line to shoot 2. Misses it. He'll have one more. And he makes the second one. 44-34, leads at 10. Brady Robinson has it. Into the front court for Betsy Layne. Gets a screen from Mills, works it over to Kidd. Kidd working the lane, gets it over to Mills at the rim, puts it up and in. Beautiful feed that time by Andrew Kidd. Drew the defense to him and just lays it off.
Betsy Layne still staying around.
Still within striking distance, guys.
Absolutely.
As I apologize to everyone out there for we had a little technical difficulty on one of our streams as we got a foul on the court.
And that's going to be on Mills. That's going to be his third. That's a big foul.
So sometimes, guys, that's what tears me away. Quality control. Once again, you know, this when you got an internet stream. Thanks, guys, for sticking with us. They're back on. We'll be strong through the rest of this. We got a break on the court. With that, we'll take a break to hear from our sponsors. We'll be right back. This is the Intermountain Sports Network.
Oh, hey, what we're doing here is a tune-up on this heating and cooling system. This system's never been tuned up, and it's 16 years old. What we're doing here is checking the refrigerant pressure to make sure the Freon is perfect in the system. Upon inspection of this heating and cooling system, we felt this switch to be bad, causing problems with this heat pump system.
Our thoughts and prayers are with those affected by the recent flooding, but we here at Pops know that when times get tough, our people are even tougher. In the spirit of the heart of the Appalachian people, we would like to help. We're offering $1,000 off the purchase of a vehicle for those who have been affected by the flooding. Also, if you need your vehicle towed in, we'll do that at no charge to you and assess that vehicle as well. Together, we'll get through this. Pop Chevy, 600 US 23 Prestonsburg.
Now's your chance for a great deal on smoking fast internet from Gearheart Broadband. Upgrade to the smoldering speed you need, up to 1 gig. And add Plume adaptive Wi-Fi to reach every corner of your home. Experience no-lag gaming, your favorite music, web surfing, HD video streaming, and connect to the latest smart devices. If you're ready for an upgrade, call or click Gearheart Broadband for a great offer today.
You're on the move every day. You're mobile, and so is Community Trust Bank. Now, you've got one-touch access to your accounts. No need to remember or update passwords. Make a deposit with a click, not a pen. No deposit slip and no line. And get that morning cup of joe without the hassle, without the wait. Community Trust Bank is dedicated to making your banking experience secure, fast, and easy. Don't wait. Go mobile with Community Trust Bank. Building community.
As Johnson Central will have it in the front court, 44-36, 8-point lead. Here's Van Hoos. Rice with the top of the circle. And here's Sloan, 3, no, comes up short. Brady Robinson off with the rebound and on the run. Into the front court, and pass is knocked loose. Players on the floor, and it's going to go off of Johnson Central as both of these teams is laying everything on the floor, Adam.
Oh, indeed. It's now or never for this 2021 season, and to get to the Sweet 16 at Rupp Arena.
So Betsy Layne will have it, and here it comes into Andrew Kidd, and knocked out of bounds. Here to stay with Betsy Layne. Johnson Central putting some tight defense on right now, and man-to-man defense at that. Sean Howell looking to trigger it in, and he'll get it into Brady Robinson. Here's Mills. Mills playing with 3 fouls. That's something you got to watch. And here's the steal. Van Hoos, then he dribbles it off his foot. And on the floor it goes, and we're going to have a...
Bodies on the floor.
Well, don't normally see them let them play like that, but I like to see it.
JC
Johnson
comes out with it.
May 3, yes.
That could have been a dagger.
Boy,
right there.
I tell you.
It hurts.
Johnson Central just out-hustled Betsy Layne, just dug that ball out of there.
Betsy Layne needs to keep their composure. There's plenty of time.
And here's Howell to the bucket. No. Rebound.
Not
May.
the shot they wanted there, Layne.
No. In the end, floater in Lane. No. And Kidd comes off the rebound, and he's fouled. And I think that's going to go against May. If it is, that's his first. 5 or 4 team fouls.
A few JC fans disagreeing with the call.
Well, you know, you have that.
Well, yeah, that goes with it. A few choice words.
Betsy Layne has it. Here is Tackett. Gets it into Brady Robinson. Grant Rice on him. Rice with 3 fouls. Robinson top of circle 3 and comes up short. Rebound McKenzie.
Betsy Layne seems to be pressing a little bit right now.
Yeah, ain't nobody under the bucket for Betsy Layne on that shot. Here's Van Hoos to the bucket, up and good.
Ooh.
And one.
Tough basket.
I mean, you got to stop him out around the top of the free throw line. You can't let him get that deep.
He's a force.
And that's going to be 3 on Andrew Kidd now as Betsy Layne getting in a little bit of foul trouble. Mills and Kidd both with 3.
And a full timeout on the court. And with that, we'll take a break as Johnson Central on top of Betsy Layne, 49-36, 2:26 to go here in the third quarter on IMSN.
I'm Jennifer Reynolds, and I've been a State Farm agent for over 20 years here in Pikeville. We offer all the products and services available through State Farm Insurance. You'll receive all the benefits of a State Farm agent in a convenient location while being serviced by my licensed staff in a friendly office environment. Call us if you need a quote for auto insurance, fire, life, or health, or if you need information on our financial services product. Our commitment is to you, our client. Walk in, call in, or click in anytime, day or night.
More than ever, we're all living online right now. It's one more reason using online account management from Gearheart Communications just makes sense. Visit ecare.gearheart.com to sign up so you can pay your bill, review your statements, or set up worry-free automatic payments, all without leaving your home. Make life a little easier. Online account management from Gearheart Broadband. Sign up today at ecare.gearheart.com.
Appalachian Wireless Arena, 49-36. Johnson Central with the lead. We've got 2:26 left here in the third quarter. And Betsy Layne, that's a good timeout right there. They needed to slow down and get back into their game.
Well, they're pressing on the offensive end. They're taking shots that they wasn't taking early in the game. They look at the scoreboard and they're down 13. That's their largest deficit of the night. So I think they're pressing a little bit. Corey Van Hoos can improve that lead as he's at the free throw line and knocks it down. 14-point lead for Johnson Central. And Betsy Layne looking to get it in. They'll get it into Mims. Johnson Central puts pressure on in the backcourt. Mims brings it to the front court, hands it off to Howell. Howell works down the right side. Here's Kidd to the bucket. Floater on the baseline. No. Mims back up.
That's what
with
they
it.
got to have.
And no, gets it again, puts it up and in.
Stayed with it.
He did.
Paid off.
And here quickly on the other end, Van Hoos. And now they'll slow it up as McKenzie brings it out to the timeline. We're under 2 minutes here in the third quarter.
I can see that. I can see him letting a little air out here.
He may hold it for one here at the end, too. He's done that before.
Yes. Well, at one time or the other, every game that we've had them this year, we've seen this.
Yes.
And usually they've got Van Hoos posted at the free throw line. A lot of times they'll put everybody outside the arc and try to open that lane up, and we've got a kick basketball as Johnson Central working around here to stay with them. 1:30 left here in the third quarter. Big quarter for Johnson Central. They've put 18 points up. Betsy Layne's only put 10, and good defense dug out, still on the floor, and now we'll have a jump ball, and it's going to stay with Johnson Central.
I tell you what, they let them go after it on the ball.
This is the most I've seen them let them actually battle for the ball on a loose ball that we've seen in the tournament.
Oh, yeah.
Most time, you know, once you hit the floor and two hands goes on it each way, it's a whistle and a jump ball. Johnson Central in the front court. Grant Rice. Here's May to the bucket. And no, and that's going to be a foul on Mims. I think that's going to be his fourth. That could be trouble for Betsy Layne.
If it is on Mims, that's his fourth. You're right.
Yes. And Rainey will be at the scorer's table.
Not good news for the Bobcats.
Isaiah May, an 85% free throw shooter, and that's the way you put the jinx on him, Adam.
You just did it. Absolutely, it's all you. Nah, he's pretty smooth, I have to say.
Yes, he is. 9 points. He's below his average. He's averaging 17 points a game. And he makes a set. The thing about this Johnson Central team is a very balanced scoring. If one man is not hitting, somebody else can pick it up. Sean Howe in the front court. Gets a screen from Robinson. Comes back to Robinson. Robinson takes a free throw line jumper. No good. Gets his own rebound, and he's going to be fouled. That's going to be Toby Spriggs with the foul.
It's good hustle from Robinson. He's going to earn himself a couple of free throws coming up.
Well, a good shooter, they will know if when that shot leaves their hand if it's going to be good or not, and they follow the rebound. That's what the young man did. Robinson's free throw up and good. McKenzie and Grant Rice back in for Johnson Central. Robinson with 12 points now, Charlie.
Yeah, he's done a great job for him.
Only scorer in double figure for Betsy Layne, and missed the second one. And here's Kidd, and a beautiful block from behind by LeMaster, but it stays with Betsy Layne.
He went up and got that one.
Yes, that's one of those stay out of my house blocks by Gearheart Security. A no doubter.
Oh, no, no question. Yeah, he went straight up and just reached up there and scooped it out of his hands.
Looks like Spriggs coming back in the lineup for Johnson Central. 51 seconds left here in the third. Betsy Layne trails by 12. 51-29, and here's Byron Tackett with it. Puts it on the floor against Spriggs. Take him to the bucket. Spriggs just pulls him down. That's going to be 4 on Spriggs.
Right.
Both teams got a couple players now in a little bit of foul trouble.
We'll see some free throws down the stretch, my best opinion, guys.
Spriggs and Grant Rice, Spriggs with 4, Rice with 3 for Johnson Central, and Mills with 4, and Andrew Kidd 3 for Betsy Layne.
Sloan checks back in for Johnson Central.
And here's Robinson breaking it to the bucket, and they're going to get a foul on Grant Rice, and he's going to have his 4th now.
Oh, gosh. They're adding up.
Wow.
17 fouls for Johnson Central, so this will be the 1-1. Betsy Layne was 16 fouls, so the next foul will put Johnson Central into 1-1.
Tell you what, bench going to play a part in this game.
And we're in the 3rd quarter.
Yes.
As well as much as they've let them play, you know, physical, fouls starting to mount up now. Robinson makes the first one. That's the big one, as he'll get the bonus. 51-40. 45 seconds left, 3rd quarter.
I'd have to think the Bobcats feel pretty good about themselves. They get this in the single digits here.
Yes.
Going into the 4th.
And the second one is also good by Robinson. 14 points for Brady Robinson now. He's the leading scorer in the ball game. Johnson Central working against Betsy Layne. Looks like a 2-1-2 press, and they get the steal. And here's Brady Robinson going to take it and block.
2 shots.
Isaiah May, and let's see if they give him 2 or the 1-1.
I felt it was in the act
2
of
shots.
shooting.
Yes, they're going to give him 2. You might be a prophet on that one, Adam. They had it at 10. He can get it into single digits now. And that was a great deflection by Rainey as he come from behind, but Robinson misses the free throw. One more. And this one's good. Gets it to 9, 51-42. Again, Betsy Layne in the 2-1-2 half-court press. Central breaks it. McKenzie with it. Here's May, out the timeline, 20 seconds left. McKenzie into the corner, LeMaster. And here is the tilt, and Van Hoos beats him to it. Over in the corner, 3 in the air, rattles out.
What a rebound.
McKenzie puts it up and in.
He pulled that one behind his back.
He did. And here's Robinson, long 3, no. And at the end of 3, it's 53-42, Johnson Central. We'll be back for 4th quarter action this year in the Mountain Sports Network.
Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and drive-thrus at both locations at the intersection in Allen and off Route 80 at Eastern.
The coverage you need when you need it most. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Betsy Layne's got 20-18 over him. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena. 53-42 as we get ready to start 4th quarter action. Johnson Central leading Betsy Layne, and this is it right here, Larry.
Yes, it is. Betsy Layne will have it out of the timeout starting the 4th quarter, and Charlie points in the paint. Johnson Central 28-20. Second chance points, Johnson Central 15-10. Points off turnover at 11-6 in favor of Johnson Central. That's the tail of the game.
Yes,
right
it is. You know, you'd think they'd be leading the rebounding battle, but actually Betsy Layne's out-rebounded them by 2.
Right. Betsy Layne shooting it at a 39% clip, though, as Johnson Central's got 8 more shots off. And here we go, 4th quarter. Betsy Layne, Sean Howell with it. Van Hoos on him, gets it over to Andrew Kidd. Kidd working. Trying to go across the top of the circle, spin move in the lane, shot up, and no. Rainey comes off with the rebound and try to get it over to Kidd and throws it away. Rainey was double teamed.
Got to go up with it.
Yes, got to go up with it and hope the officials will help you out a little bit. Grant Rice into the game for Johnson Central.
Now's the time.
It's a 1-2-1-1. Full court pressure. Rice breaks it to the bucket, kicks it back out. McKenzie faked the three, floater good.
It's a good decision.
Riley McKenzie. 15 points for the young man. And he steals on the other end as Brady Robinson tried to take him to the bucket, and McKenzie on the other end misses it. But who?
Van Hoos.
Van Hoos there to put it back up and in.
The Hoos is loose.
Kenzie and Van Hoos taking over.
Yes, they are. We got a viewer looking in from Georgetown. Here's a long three. Byron Tackett, no, and got a foul. It's going to be Rainey.
Yeah, frustration foul.
Yep.
7 team fouls. It will be the 1-1. And that's another shot I don't think that Betsy Layne was looking to take.
Starting to look just a little bit fatigued, guys.
Getting a little ragged, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit rattled. Down by 15. Grant Rice will be at the line. Rice with only 2 points tonight so far. And, well, missed that one by a lot. Wasn't close. Rebound, Betsy Layne. Andrew Kidd, reverse layup, no. And Mills battling for it, puts it up, no good. He's fouled.
Hey, King's got some serious hops, though.
And
he went up and blocked that as he threw it up.
That's going to be May on the foul. His third. Chase Mills, free throw short. Mills with 9 points, playing with 4 fouls. Mills will have one more. 6:45, all we have left, and gets the nice roll as it bounces off the rim, hits the glass, and back through. Grant Rice.
Missed a
yeah,
walk.
Might have got a walk. Van Hoos down, kicks it over to May. His shot up, no good. And they are going to have a jump ball.
Yeah, it's simple as that, it looked like. Nice hustle effort from both guys on that play.
Johnson Central was wanting the foul called on Mims. If it had been, that was his last. Of course, you know, it's win or go home, and he's not playing like he's got 4 fouls, and that's the way it should be.
Yeah.
And here down the lane, and you got a trip as McKenzie goes down the lane, and is that Robinson?
Yes.
And that's Robinson's first foul. Wow. Play getting a little raggedy now. Cayman Sloan coming in for Johnson Central. Riley McKenzie will be at the line. Got 15 points on tonight. His team leads by 14. Misses the free throw, and foul on Van Hoos going for the rebound. So we'll walk to the other end of the floor and shoot the 1-on-1 on this end. Both teams with, well, they had 9. They got 10. They put it up wrong. Betsy Layne with 8 team fouls. Johnson Central with 10 now, and it'll be the double bonus. I think you said a while ago, Charlie, we'll be seeing some free throws, right?
Oh, yeah.
Byron Tackett knocks the free throw down. 57-44. Grant Rice returns the lineup for Johnson Central.
He's playing with 4 fouls, isn't he?
Yes. Tackett's second free throw also up and good. Tackett's given him a lift off the bench as he's come in and scored 8 points.
Bobcats got to get some stops.
Here's May working in the front court with it. And Tommy McKenzie was wanting a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. 6:16 left in the game, 57-45 Johnson Central.
And a couple of our sponsors, guys, while we have this break in action here at the Boys 15th Regional Tournament at Appalachian Wireless Arena. Our sponsors here on the Intermountain Sports Network, a couple of them. HPT Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine. Put your care in our hands and discover life again. Also, Intermountain Cable, better broadband means better lives. Bruce Walters Kia, every new Kia comes with a free lifetime oil change. And also sponsoring tonight's game, Howard Family Pharmacy and Southern Prep. Just a few of them, guys, and we want to thank all those fine people.
And we also like to remind everyone that following the first game here will be Belfry and Paintsville. And one of those teams will be punching their ticket to the championship game to play the winner of this one, Van Hoos.
Just think about it. The Tigers could possibly move up to.
They could be in that. They could be that number 2 team, couldn't they?
In the top 2. But
that's right.
They got a lot of work ahead of them with Belfry.
And Johnson Central now just working some time off the clock as May had a nice drive to the bucket, kicks it back out. Now they go inside here to May, and he misses it. Van Hoos again with the rebound, and Mims blocks it.
Yeah, Mims is not concerned about those 4 fouls. He's going to war.
Another one of those stay out of my house blocks by Gearheart Security. And here's McKenzie with it. Van Hoos, spin move in the lane, turn around, teardrop, good. The man can ball.
There's not much you can do about that.
He can play. 15 big points for him. Here's Andrew Kidd working. Spin move, cut off, and ball knocked loose from Mims. He's able to come up with it. That's LeMaster on him. Mims takes him to the bucket, no good. Goes for the rebound and can't control it. Out of bounds to Johnson Central.
59-45, Johnson Central on top of Betsy Layne. Only 5:13 to go.
The effort is there for the Bobcats. The results is not what they want. Johnson Central working in the front court. And shot no good down low, foul.
And that may be it for me.
No, we're going to get Byron Tackett. Had a choice, didn't he?
Yeah, they did, and Mims appreciates that choice.
Yes, and again, Van Hoos at the line. He's a warrior.
He's a warrior. You're right. 6 foot tall down inside there and going at it. Well, actually 5'11" according to the books, and he don't care a bit to go after it.
I tell you what he reminds you of. He reminds you of a scoring version of Pilata.
Yeah, he does.
He hits both free throws.
He gets them both. Pilata don't do a lot of scoring.
Yeah.
Van Hoos does, but Pilata works just as hard.
Just as hard, you're right.
Yes. Brady Robinson working in the front court. Looks at the 3. Good defense by McKenzie. Here's Robinson breaking it to the bucket and goes around. Van Hoos can't make it. Van Hoos comes off the rebound. Into the front court and reverses, kicks it back out. And I'd like to remind everyone that we will have the Intermountain Sports Player of the Game sponsored by American Heating and Cooling. We got some good prospects for that, Charlie. And we've got a timeout. And it's going to be a full timeout. 61-45 Johnson Central. It's Intermountain Sports Network.
Hey y'all, so today me and Maddie decided to bring Connor and our girls' day to Southern Prep. We started off with Odro tees, and me and Maddie moved to our favorite brand, Thread and Supply. Me and Maddie picked out our favorite polo from Honored Reserve. Next was Southern Marsh, and his favorite, the Normal brand. Y'all stop by and see Corey at Southern Prep for the cutest outfits all year round.
Hi, Big Blue fans. I'm Dave Baker, and I know a little something about great teams and their starting 5. Now, the team at Total Pharmacy Care has 5 locations to serve you. We're talking Pikeville and Phelps and Belfry, Prestonsburg, and Martin. No cards, candies, or perfume, just a team of pharmacists dedicated to filling your prescriptions and getting it right. Tell your doctor to send your prescriptions to Total Pharmacy Care. It's not just a name, it's a promise.
Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena, 61-45. Johnson Central, we got 4:25 left here in this basketball game.
Yes, we do. Johnson Central has got out to the 14, 15-point lead, and it's kind of been steady there for the last little bit. Betsy Layne will cut 2 or 3 points off, and then Johnson Central make a play and extend it back out. So both teams kind of playing even right now, and Betsy Layne can't afford that. They can't trade buckets.
No, absolutely. You got to get some steals and some points.
Here's Grant Rice. McKenzie in the corner to LeMaster. Mills on him, and that's May with it now.
Scott said on cruise control.
Yes, they're just taking time off the clock. If they get a good drive to the bucket, they'll take it. Betsy Layne double teaming, and here it comes over to LeMaster. Back to McKenzie. And down low, May put it up and in, and one, and that could do it.
Explanation point on that play.
Yep, that's a big play right there.
That's Brady Robinson with the foul. That's going to be his second. Both teams with 10 team fouls now. Johnson Central's lead has ballooned out to 18, and May can add to that. And does. 64-45. Betsy Layne might have run out a little bit of juice, Charlie.
Yep. Maybe.
They've only played 6 or 7 players, and Johnson Central's played 8 or 9. Here's Robinson, long three, comes up short. Van Hoos again with the rebound. Splits the double team, still on the move, and Robinson knocks it out of bounds. No, that was Kidd knocks it out. So it's going to be Johnson Central. We got a media timeout, 3:30 left, 64-45. The winner will move on to the championship game tomorrow night. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
It's March Gladness here at Pop Chevy in Prestonsburg, which means we've got 0% for up to 72 months and 1.9% for up to 84 months on select new vehicles. Got a stimulus check coming? Put that money down on a vehicle that's going to last longer than this pandemic on one of our hundreds of pre-owned vehicles here on the lot. Come take advantage of March Gladness here at Pop Chevy, 600 US 23 in Prestonsburg. You'll be glad you did.
I suffered with addiction as a child. I was raised like in a normal home. I had hopes and dreams to be something.
But it wasn't until I finally got into a program and I just said enough is enough, and I didn't want to live that life anymore.
It was other addicts that had gotten clean and changed their lives that invited me into their life. They showed me what it was to have compassion.
There is hope. There is help. Frontier Behavioral Health.
Now's your chance for a great deal on smoking fast internet from Gearheart Broadband. Upgrade to the smoldering speed you need, up to 1 gig. And add Plume adaptive Wi-Fi to reach every corner of your home. Experience no-lag gaming, your favorite music, web surfing, HD video streaming, and connect to the latest smart devices. If you're ready for an upgrade, call or click Gearheart Broadband for a great offer today.
Experiencing pain or an injury is part of life. Whether it's chronic aches and pains, athletic injuries, or recovering from a surgery, HPT Physical Therapy is here to help you return to your normal activities safely and as quickly as possible. We've been serving the community of Eastern Kentucky for more than 20 years and have convenient locations in Pikeville, Prestonsburg, and Paintsville, Kentucky. Check us out at hptphysicaltherapy.com. You have the choice of where to go for physical therapy. Choose the best. Choose HPT Physical Therapy.
Back. 3:30 left. 64-45. Johnson Central with the big lead. And they'll have it on their end of the floor. May works it in to Grant Rice. He's double teamed in the corner, and Coach McKenzie's going to have to use a timeout to save a turnover. It's going to be a full. We'll send it back. Hear from our sponsors. 3:27 left. 64-45.
The coverage you need when you need it most. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Back at the Appalachian Wireless Arena in downtown Pikeville. I'm Adam Gearheart along with Larry Cecil. Charlie Pinson is down courtside. He's going to try to pick up an interview with the winning coach after this one. 3:27 to go, and Johnson Central's cruising over the Betsy Layne Bobcats 64-45.
Yes, Betsy Layne played pretty well even with them in the first half, but Johnson Central stretched it out here in the second half. And Betsy Layne still scrapping, though, as they knock the ball out. It will be off Vanhoose, and the Bobcats will have it.
Scrappy D. Bobcats has not given up whatsoever.
And looks like number 20, that is Sloan in for Johnson Central. Kamen Sloan.
Got to play till the final horn.
And here's a turnover on the other end as McKenzie picks Robinson's pocket. And May is knocked to the floor as Andrew Kidd tried to take it away from him. Good sportsmanship, Andrew Kidd goes over and helps May up. That's what you like to see. You know, it's battle each other, but when it's over, it's just the game.
That's right. The good sportsmanship rules the day.
Isaiah May will be at the line. He has 13 tonight. And makes it 14 as it takes a trip, stays in. He'll have one more. All fouls will be the double bonus as each team is in the 10 team foul territory. It's been a rugged game. Officials, I think, let them play pretty good myself.
That's 14 checking into the game. Mason Lawson. It's a freshman.
Yes,
or actually a sophomore.
And he goes down in the corner. Here's Sean Howe with it. Back out to Tackett. Boy, nice save. Keeps it from going into backcourt. Had to get on the ladder. And here is Sloan knocking it out for Johnson Central. He'll stay with Betsy Layne as
Bobcats
Isaiah May.
Got to get it up. They got to get the shots up quick now. I mean,
yes.
Time is definitely not on their side.
It's the ally of the Golden Eagles. Here's Brady Robinson, and he'll fire the three. No. And Mims goes in, gets the rebound, puts it back up and in. 66-47. Johnson Central works it in the front court.
Who do you foul here? You know what I mean? Every one of them is pretty much sharpshooters out there.
Exactly, and they're going to put Grant Rice at the foul line, and that's a good choice. He's only 60%. .229, all that's left as Johnson Central, each tick of the clock, eases closer to reaching the championship game again. And
wanted to give a shout out, Larry, to Sam Miller, saying, hey guys, your old buddy Sam Miller saying hello from Punta Gorda, Florida.
And second one also good. 68-47.
Somebody throwing out Betsy Layne will go to state next year. And
yes.
They do got a lot to look forward to in the future. Nothing to hang their head about in this one.
And our Byron Tackett knocks his third three-pointer down for the Bobcats. He's got 11 points off the bench.
68-50.
Here's Sloan, and was going to give it over to Lawson. And Johnny on the spot. Corey Van Hoos picks it up, puts it in.
Back out to 20.
Here's the steal. Sloan. 2-on-1 and drops it off, and Lawson puts it up and in.
And the crowd comes to their feet on this Johnson Central side. They know that they're moving on into tomorrow night's championship game here at the boys' 15th region tournament. That's at 7:30 tomorrow night right here.
And here again, there's another turnover. Mills comes up with it. Robson three, good. Might be a little too late as we've got a timeout to get some subs in. That's number 00 Cameron Pente coming in for Betsy Layne, as well as number 14 Landon Howell, as Coach Newsom has thrown in the towel.
Great season, though. Again,
yes.
First-year coach here at the Betsy Layne Bobcats. Derek Newsom, great season.
And Central working in the front court with it. Here's a long three put up, no good by Josh Sloan. And ball knocked out of bounds to Betsy Layne.
Rainey back into the ball game. Mims coming out, and a fine season from the junior. Look forward to him coming back for the Bobcats.
Yes. We got number 15, Dre Duff, into the game for Johnson Central. So there was a couple more to get their numbers. Number 22, that's Jacob Grimm. And also number 23, David Fink. And here's Andrew Kidd. Drives to the bucket. He's fouled.
2 free throws coming up for Andrew. Clock set at 1:02. And that one off.
You'll have one more. Andrew Kidd with 8 points for the Bobcats and misses them both. Rebound Johnson Central, 1 minute. That's Fink with it. And here's a three up and no good. 21, that's Reese Collins. Tack it for Betsy Layne, and here's Andrew Kidd. Stops, 12-footer, no good. Battle for the rebound, and Johnson Central comes out, and then Pentay steals it. Rainey, free throw line jumper up and good. 25 seconds, all that's left. It's 72-55, and Adam Johnson Central just going to run the timeout, and they'll move on to the championship game. That will be tomorrow night.
And coming up next, we got Paintsville and Belfry semi-final game number 2 here at the 15th Regional Tournament at the Appalachian Wireless Arena. 5 seconds. And Johnson Central going back to a familiar place, the championship game.
72-55 final. We'll send it back to the station. Be back for some final stats and comments.
Wait, let's keep it right here. Let's keep it right here. Charlie's
going to get Coach McKenzie.
Yeah, he's a bird dogging him. Let's see, he's going to talk to his team here right quick. And so as soon as he's ready,
Riley
McKenzie got the Defensive Player Award that they've been given here at the Expo Center. And
check, good. All right, we're here. Coach Tommy McKenzie here, and Tommy, just a great ball game here tonight.
Well, I thought that Betsy Layne did a great job of being ready for this game. Coach Newsom had his kids ready, and they came out really, really hot. But I was proud of our guys and how we responded in that first quarter when things weren't going exactly the way we wanted them to.
How's King doing? I know he got hurt and came back in.
Well, he's fine. He came down on somebody's foot and twisted his ankle a little bit, but I think he'll be just fine.
Well, I tell you, y'all shoot the ball so well, Tommy.
Well, I'm glad to hear you say that. So we got to keep that going. We hadn't shot it well, to be honest with you, in the last few weeks. But if we can get production like we did tonight off of our bench, we're tough to beat.
Well, you did. You went way deep. You played everybody on the bench a lot tonight.
Well, that's one thing that we have that I feel like is an advantage in any game we go into, which is our depth. I don't think we lose a whole lot when we go to the bench. Obviously, we've got some kids that score the most of the points for us, but we got a lot of kids who can come in and give those kids some spells and that don't hurt us off the bench. And tonight, we got a great lift from our bench.
You've got a lot of senior leadership out there. And Van Hoos, I mean, he's just a beast out there.
He is. He's probably he's the one kid that I can ever remember that's gotten the most out of what he's been given by the good Lord. He doesn't do anything that he can't do. He just kind of goes about his business in a quiet manner. And at the end of the day, you look up, he's got 20, 25 points and probably close to 10 rebounds. So great floor leader for us, and hopefully he can keep this thing rolling.
Tommy, congratulations and welcome back to the championship game.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
So Tommy McKenzie of Johnson Central, back up to you guys.
All righty, and we're going to send it to station, and we'll be back shortly with some final stats and comments. 72-55, Johnson Central over Betsy Layne as they'll move on to the championship game tomorrow night. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy. The genuine, the original Overhead Door for all of life's little ups and downs.
More than ever, we're all living online right now. It's one more reason using online account management from Gearheart Communications just makes sense. Visit ecare.gearheart.com to sign up so you can pay your bill, review your statements, or set up worry-free automatic payments, all without leaving your home. Make life a little easier. Online account management from Gearheart Broadband. Sign up today at ecare.gearheart.com.
And welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena after semifinal game number 1. Johnson Central Golden Eagles are back at the top as they go to the championship game on a Saturday night right here tomorrow night at 7:30. First game to advance. Coming up, we have Paintsville and Belfry, but right now we're wrapping up game number 1, and Larry Cecil's going to tell you how it all shook out.
All righty, thank you, Adam, and we'll go over Betsy Layne's stat sheet first. Team-wise, Betsy Layne was 17 of 45 from the field for 37%, 5 of 12 from three-point line, 41%, and 16 of 26 from the foul line, 61%. They had 26 rebounds, almost split them even, had 12 offensive and 14 defensive rebounds, had 11 assists on 17 made buckets, turned it over 16 times. That's a big stat there for the Bobcats. Had 2 blocks, 6 steals. Scoring-wise, they were led by Brady Robinson with 18 points. Also in double figures was Chase Mills with 12 points. Mills had 7 rebounds. Byron Tackett with 11 points off the bench. He had 3 three-pointers, 3 of 6 from three-point line. 8 points for Andrew Kidd and 6 points for Jacob Rainey to close out the scoring for the Bobcats. For Johnson Central, 26 of 53 from the field for 49%, 5 of 21 behind the three-point line. That's a little less than what they normally shoot, 23%. Free throw line shooting was very good, 15 of 19 for 79%. They had 25 rebounds. Betsy Layne actually out-rebounded by 1. They had 10 offense and 15 defensive rebounds, 6 assists, turned it over 7 times, 3 blocks, 11 steals. Individual scoring for Johnson Central, 21 points for Corey Van Hoos, 7 of 10 from the field, 7 of 8 from the foul line. 1 rebound short of a double-double. We had 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and Corey Van Hoos is going to be our Intermountain Sports Player of the Game, sponsored by American Heating and Cooling.
Yes, sir. Congratulations. Fine game.
He was followed in scoring by Isaiah May with 15 points, 13 points for Riley McKenzie, 4 points for Grant Rice, 6 points for John King, also 6 for Connor LeMasters, those coming on three-pointers, 2 points Josh Sloan, also Mason Lawson with 2 and 3 for Cayman Sloan for a total of 72 points. Points off turnovers, Johnson Central 19-11. Points in the paint, 36-22 in favor of the Eagles. 21-13 second chance points also for the Eagles, and they also won the bench scoring 13-11. So 72-55 Johnson Central. They punched their ticket to the championship game. 9 out of the last 10 years, Adam, they've been in the championship game.
Unbelievable.
The only year they wasn't in it was last year. Martin County and Lawrence County last year. So they're back
unbelievable
to
run,
familiar
a dynasty
territory
there for Coach McKenzie. And, you know, the pot of gold that the Golden Eagles have there, It's unbelievable.
It is.
What a stat.
And they've got 5 championships out of those 8 previous trips, so we'll see what they will do this year, and they'll meet the winner of the teams that's out on the floor warming up now, and that will be Paintsville and Belfry. So we're going to send it back to the station. We'll let our fans know. We'll break our feed and get a new one started, and we'll be back shortly for tonight's second game. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
15th Regional Basketball coverage is made possible by these sponsors: Bruce Walters Kia, REMAX Legacy, Frontier Medical Group, Southern Prep, Intermountain Cable, Citizens National Bank of Kentucky, Howard Family Pharmacy, Attorney John Earl Hunt, Overhead Door of Eastern Kentucky, Hutch Chevrolet, Pikeville RV, American Heating and Cooling, Appalachian Wireless, Jennifer Reynolds State Farm, HPT Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, Pop Chevrolet, Total Pharmacy Care, Community Trust Bank, and Gearheart Security. The Intermountain Sports Network is a production of WPRG TV.